Hello, family. This is Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy, coming to you again with another video. Today, going to go into in-depth a little bit more, comparing my home equity line of credit with my 30-year mortgage that it replaced in 2 months. So let's get started. So in looking at the mortgage that I had, which is one of three, before it was replaced, it was at $35,247. I've been paying on that mortgage for about 15 years and had 15 more years to go, and I just crossed over the threshold of more money going toward the principal compared to the interest. The HELOC, I just recently picked up the HELOC April the 9th, 2024 for 50,500. It paid off $46,000 in debt, which this was a part of. Interest rate, all loans, all debts to some degree come with some sort of interest rate. It's either going to be fixed or variable. The 30-year mortgage that I had a fixed rate of 6.118 per rate, which was about $5.97 per day. The HELOC is variable, so it can fluctuate between what's called a range 4% to 18%, but I'm paying 18% for my particular HELOC. To get it done early, but contractually, I'm obligated to 10.85, but I'll be shooting for a full 18%, so there's no surprises in terms of a variable and the rate. The variable rate really doesn't matter compared to really what I'm doing with the HELOC, in my opinion. Years, I had about 15 years more to go on the mortgage. Compared to now, I'm starting the clock of 360 months for the HELOC. So I made my first payment May the 8th of this month. Payment. When I had the mortgage, just looking at the principal and interest, there's also escrow, which is taxes and insurance. But my last payment, $198.59, was going to pay down the principal of this 35, compared to now, my first payment on the HELOC is zero. I paid absolutely nothing toward the principal of reducing this 50,000. I only paid the interest. Interest here on the mortgage, $148.85, where it's going toward the mortgage. Here in the HELOC, $381.85 went toward interest. This was my full payment. I paid $381.85 on the 8th, which was just interest. Absolutely nothing at this particular time went toward the principal. One of the things that's going on, at least with the HELOC that I have, there's a 90-day lockout or lockup period where I can only make payments in, but I can't make any withdrawals. So many of the videos that you see with the velocity banking, month 1, month 2, month 3, maybe those start off in the very first month you can make a payment. The HELOC that I signed up for had a 90-day lock period, and I'm having to wait. I think it's not until July the 7th that I can actually go in and out, but I can make payments. All right, so on the mortgage, it was costing me approximately $5.97 per day on the principal balance of $35,000. Compared to the new HELOC that I have, now I'm paying $14.14 per day on the HELOC. Now, this is going to come down as the principal comes down. But as of now, I'm only paying the interest nothing toward the actual principal. A loan type. Both of these are loans types in general. They are mortgages. This is considered a first or a primary mortgage that I initially took out. This is considered a second mortgage that I took out. Both of them are liens. This is based on equity. This is based on collateral. Equity meaning the difference between what they appraised the home at 220,651 and what I owed on the home. I'm sorry, what I owed on the home, which was not this particular home. So I do not have the equity on this home. I want to make clear. This is the one that was paid off, but another home that I have took out the equity on that, and that home had a balance of 28,000. So they gave me a portion of the difference between what was appraised for the house and what I owed on the house. So this is the one of 3 mortgages that I have. This is one of 2 mortgages that I have. So just wanted to do a quick recap of where I am since I made that first payment on May the 8th of $381.85, interest only at a rate of $14.14 per day for 27 days. So it wasn't a full cycle. It was between April the 11th through May the 7th. So this cycle was between April the 11th, 2024 through May the 7th, 2024. So now I'm in the second month of doing velocity banking with a HELOC, and I'm in the second cycle, which began May the 8th. So far, because I did not put anything toward the principal, I'm paying $14.14 per day. So if I was to make a payment today, or if I was just to close out the HELOC in general, it would be the original, today's the 10th, so 3 days. So it would be, let's say 14 times 3, that's $42.42 that it has accumulated already. $42.42 plus 50,500. So if I was to go in right now and pay this off, the entire balance would be $50,542.42. So every day so far this month, because I hadn't paid anything toward the principal, I'm paying $14.14 per month. But if I was to go in and throw $100 in, $200 in, I can pay it at night, I can pay it in the morning. This would bring that down versus this one mortgage. I was already in here fixed for 30 some years in general. I can do that one principal payment whenever I pay it, but I could not go in 3 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, Saturday, and make a payment. All right. Well, thank you very much. This has been Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy. I am your local political economist. I am not a certified planner, credit counselor, financial planner. I'm a political economist, just showing you how I'm using my HELOC to reduce my debt. All right. Thank you very much. Everyone have a great day.